do buy from a 35-foot pontoon boat, but they're so stable though that you can actually use a tripod, which makes life a lot easier. This boat's actually quite stable too, but I don't want to subject you to the rocking back and forth for the tripod. You just have to deal with the seasickness of.
Now it has gone light. We're looking at 5 or 6 knots. It's a little bit more to the right, Alan.
I'd say there's quite a bit more breeze out to the top left. So really a nice dark patch on the water up in there. But
coming around to about due north.
You got about 0 right now?
Yep.
Okay, so there's our northerly. That's really where this forecast started. And so it really, what I saw, it should be quite a bit more right already.
I'm seeing a little more pressure to the right over here, but...
Try and talk facing this way.
Okay. I see a little bit more pressure to the right over here.
Guys, we're shooting live, just so you know, okay? Got about maybe 2 minutes?
Yeah.
1:30 actually is what I just heard. Boy, it's bright now all of a sudden.
Yeah.
I gotta get my sunglasses out. Morgan said don't bring them because then it'll get sunny out. Yeah. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, in this last minute, I'll let you know, folks, we're giving away another awesome Gill Crew Light rain jacket. $150-odd value with a Charleston Race Week logo, and that's thanks to Coral Reef Sailing Apparel and Gill North America. You have to like Gill North America's Facebook page. You have to like Coral Reef's Facebook page. You have to like Charleston Race Week's Facebook page, and that's all you need to do to win a jacket, or to be entered to win a jacket. So here they go.
They're really stacked up evenly down the line, it looks like, Alan.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see the usual 3 or 4 guys pushing the pin hard, but they're certainly taking it easy. I think this is a scoring penalty flag or something, so I'm going to enforce it and not let them get away with one here. Obviously, certainly a lot more conservative from everyone here.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
That's a
general. 48 was over there. 695.
And look at poor Shaka. Oh no, what were they doing?
Look at them slip sideways there.
This is an ugly start. Yeah, so this is the problem with Charleston when the current's running hard, is that you know, in a flat water, no current environment, you might be able to start a race easy with 6 knots of breeze. Here you need a couple more because the current's sucking the breeze out of them. And you can see it's just brutal. Shaka's stopped. Oh, you know what? They're on a lobster pot. These guys are way ahead here, though, aren't they?
You would think that these guys that short tacked on the inside.
This guy's got to be landing. This guy's got to be landing.
Isn't that the tricky part about Charleston, you know?
Now, you may not know, folks, it's such a tricky part, and it changes from leg to leg. Of course it does, you know?
Yeah.
These guys here, you can see, it's so nice that the hiking changed in the Melgus 24. The lifelines were brought lower and tightened up, and you just can't get your body off the boat anymore, and you don't have to hang your whole body from your 2 nerve ganglia.
A couple years ago, when I trimmed for the 24, at this very regatta, I couldn't feel my legs for like 3 months after, you know?
I know exactly what you mean, because I had, I think, a 6-month one after a Key West race week. But it's done so much for the boat, and it's one of the reasons why the Melgus 24 has been resurging in popularity. We are going to announce the winner of the Win a Gill Crew Light jacket shortly. So stick around with us. That's Zingara in the lead.
Yeah.
Richard Reed.
So
Toronto Zingara.
We've got half of the fleet is overstood here. More than half the fleet is well overstood.
And Richard got it absolutely perfect.
Yep.
Who's he got with him? Great sailor from Toronto.
41's Dixon's.
This is the Australians right here. Nice job. The first ever Australian competitor at Charleston Race Week. Aussie, Aussie, Aussie! They're supposed to go, oi, oi, oi.
Yeah, they didn't get that. That one.
Okay,
Here we
262 goes for the duck.
Coming
It's
in.
a long duck, isn't it?
Oh man,
it's
they're
a
gonna
long
go
duck.
right now.
Oh, it's a long duck. 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 Oh my Lord. No, that was not the place to go. What's one more gonna hurt you at that point?
They were 3rd to 6th right there anyway, but
that was brutal.
55 comes on in.
Brutal.
Gets him
I
as
see a
well.
flag coming out, and I will tell you, that one is on camera. That's Chuck Norris pulling the flag on the battle rhythm. Guys, it's all on camera.
Now we thought Battle Rhythm was actually leading as they were coming up, but
they were
overstood,
so overstood,
you know?
yeah, so overstood. I mean,
And you
that's
can
not
see
gonna
how
work.
bad overstanding hurts you in this class.
Yeah.
That is a huge gap.
Yeah, absolutely.
Battle Rhythm just underneath X-Con. X-Con fading back a bit. Battle Rhythm rolling the jib out, up on the line.
Right a little bit.
Ooh, we got someone that's gonna be over here. Number 40, Decorum, trying to backwind, but with this current. And there is the start for the 24s. Hey, be careful in case they tack right away, you know.
Quorum is Hunter Ratliff.
And there's the individual. And Decorum going back. And 48 appears to be over early as well.
There's 7 boats over early, John.
7 boats
And
over.
the Z flag's up, so that's a scoring penalty, right?
Yep. Exactly right. They are out. Oh, all of them slowly heading. Oh, the Australian boat. I think they were in 3rd.
I think they were too.
I think they were at the top overall, heading back to the start line. Battle
Over early.
with Battle Rhythm and X-Con going up the middle right now. They both started about 3 boats down from the committee boat. And Battle Rhythm has a little bit of pace on X-Con, a little angle. They're hiking hard.
The colorful one. That's the
Both dragging up to the left side.
So all those boats, John, that were over early, and there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There was at least 5 and maybe 6 over early. All those boats will get a scoring penalty of, I think, 10%, maybe 20% for that race.
Yeah, and at least they get to race each other coming back, you know? Not just one guy by himself.
You never know, man. You never know. I've seen on this harbor, in this particular fleet, I've seen guys get over early and be in the lead of the top mark. So
Yeah, it is a little bit tougher because there's more wind, harder to catch up, little less shifts today than we've seen in the past couple days.
we're right on that edge of that sort of semi-planing edge here. And we'll see which boats go up with the keep the jibs up and go up with the heat, and which boats try for the displacement in this sort of 10 to 11 with puffs to 13 kind of stuff, right?
Moding gets really important between planing and deep VMG mode.
Tidy little can 262.
Yeah, they don't look too bad over here.
No,
Don't
they
look
need to
too
hike
bad.
harder.
Yeah, they're not all on the rail yet. Here we go. That's a good shot of number 32 going upwind.
Looking great, looking great. I'd say the main looks pretty good.
They're going to be coming into some pressure, and it might actually be a bit of left pressure they're coming into. So
you can see, John, they've got it's sort of like about 50-60% backstay there, just a little bit of overbend wrinkles. Main looks nice and flat up top, but just letting the boat heel a little bit too much. These boats, all these sport boats, require pretty constant work on the main sheet. As soon as you stop working hard, the boat just goes sideways. And that's
a little traveler there would be
yeah, right here they're losing distance to those forward boats who are staying much flatter.
Slipping sideways. Battle Rhythm has tacked. You can see the little darker water there. That's that left pressure that I was talking about. Battle Rhythm, nice spot on the hip of the next boat.
it's also the dark water is really what it's marking is it's marking the area of the most current. You know what I mean?
I think that's pressure right there.
You think so?
Yeah.
All right, fair enough. That's why you're a champion and I'm not. Hey, I won the Detroit. I won the Detroit Nude in the Wayfarer class.
Hey, look, when you see them all tacked there, and it's dark, you know you got to think, oh, that's a pressure line.
I'm just a trimmer. I look up, not down.
Hey, that's what I did here in Charleston too. You know. Battle Rhythm has some good pace actually. They've got good upwind pace right now, leading the pack out on this port tack. And if I look over, dead ahead of us is the top mark. With this ebb tide, they're all really close to lay. And you know what? If anyone ends up overlay on this left side, it's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt hard. But they're all in a nice little left patch.
And we're near max ebb now, is that right, John?
Yeah, we're getting really close. It was almost 1 o'clock, like 12:45 is max ebb at 3.1 knots. And it will be 3.1 knots in this section. Now you can see the boat closest to us is coming out of that pressure. You see him flat, going a little bit slower, slightly more bow down than the guys on the left. And right where we are, there's another puff. And if I can take a shot, Alan, let me take a shot on the breeze really quick to see where we're at.
Go for it, Johnny. We're leading the Melgus 24 fleet up here. This is race 3 on the final day of 2015 Charleston Race Week, with all the title sponsorship from Sperry, and a big thanks from Sperry for co-supporting this regatta, or this broadcast, along with Sailing Anarchy. My name's Alan Block. I'm here with John Casey, multiple U.S. multi-hull champion, F-18 North American champion. Is that right?
That was a long time ago.
I remember. I remember these things. Doing great commentary, and a 2-time Charleston Race Week champion in this very class. John, tell us about, you sailed on this specific course. Tell us, it seems like locals at times have a big advantage and at times they just don't. Why is that exactly here?
Well, there are a lot of little tricks to the current, and I think that the more you get to sail in it, the more you know, because it actually changes a lot with the eddies and all the different currents, and knowing that. But guys here, they seem to be sailing in the same amount of current this whole time. So I don't think that's as much of a factor as what we've seen, a little bit of that left pressure coming in, and it's just a lane all the way up to the mark here.
There's not a lot of starboard tack ley line out here, is there?
No.
And that's what we saw in the J70 fleet. Even we saw a good half the fleet coming in right on the port tack ley line.
Oh man, we missed that one, but it was just hectic.
Can you just check the dryer for me?
So coming up, number 31 is looking pretty good to me.
All right, so who do we got here? Talk to us, girls. What do we got? 31 is part. This is Bruce Ayres' Monsoon, who won the last race. Bruce Ayres crossing clean across 54. 54 goes for a little duck.
Monsoon just connecting up with 31.
And Bruce Ayres is a great sailor from, I think, Long Beach, California.
See if he lays here with this current. It might be an easy lay for him. Yeah, he's got it. No problem. Now, look to the right. The guy's overstood there coming into the mark.
By a long way, huh?
31 with a little duck. Battle Rhythm.
Okay, Battle Rhythm comes around.
Comes around in second behind Monsoon. Both top guys in the regatta. The Norwegian boat throwing a tack in. We have X-Con.
Here comes the, yeah, look at that.
Also in the top 3.
So, here's some good action. Here's a big duck.
Now, I think that they're going to keep going straight here with that left pressure. We won't see a jibe early unless someone's getting a bit desperate.
Shaka here had a second. It's really performing well. They're definitely not a top boat. Still see that red duct tape from a big crash they had. But doing well here still. Screaming Mimi down here. and local Tony Stanley, longtime Melgus 24 sailor from Charleston. Back here looks like Mark Stein, maybe, in the 262. Is that right? Is Petey in the water?
Petey said he was going to do the diaper cam today. He said he was getting in the water. He said he hadn't gotten good enough stuff yet this week.
Oh, he's all the way out there.
He got swept out in the current. Petey needs an anchor.
That's bad.
Was he almost get ran over? I hope he got some good footage there.
What'd they say? Oh, that's wonderful. I love
Oh
this
man.
race committee.
So the race committee told all the competitors not to run over Petey between the top mark and the spreader mark.
So Petey Crawford Penalty Box Productions doing what it takes to get the shots. You know, it puts a little bit of extra strain on the photographers and the video and the media team when we have these light conditions like we had for the past 2 days. And you know, now we get a little bit of breeze. We want to get everything because we know we got to get it all right now. So Petey's been a little frustrated with the light air. I think we all get a little frustrated with the light air. But now we got semi-planing conditions. Definitely not. I see a jib up on the second place boat there.
He's actually in first. That's Battle Rhythm jibing now, the second place boat, and they appear to be going for the plane. They got someone on the transom, jib out.
Yeah, and this is sort of that 10, 11 knot loaded up but still going fast mode in the Melgus where it's not quite breaking free, but still pretty fun.
They are going against the current a little bit, so that might actually help them plane.
Gives them a little more breeze. Oh, this is why we came over here. This is the last race of the day. I apologize for misleading you. I think time-wise we might have been able to have another one, but they're electing to three good races is enough. We're at about 10 knots of breeze in Charleston Harbor, and this is, I think, their eighth race overall.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Eighth race, is that 8 or this is 8?
This is 8.
All right, eighth race. So we've seen years where they get 12 in, but you do 5 in a day, and it's in the big breeze.
We have a cross. The
Norwegian's got it.
Crosses Battle Rhythm.
Yeah. So
Which,
well, that's like you saw Battle Rhythm and Monsoon messing with each other.
Look, Norway crossed them going to the left as we're looking downwind. Maybe Battle Rhythm can get over there and cross them back, which would give them the overall lead.
Oh, okay.
But they're diving right behind them. So, oh, here we go. Sorry about that. All right.
We're both too busy talking to turn the camera.
I'm excited about.
It's so fun to see one where we actually know it's all being decided right now. And Jens Watney looking spectacular. They stayed on the ebb against conventional wisdom, benefited by Battle Rhythm and Monsoon messing around with each other quite a bit. And I think that was more about it than actually being on the favored side or anything. And now Jens Watney looks like he is going to take the Corinthian Championship.
Looks like he is. Yeah. Yep. No throwouts don't really become a factor here for them. So
certainly not with a bullet here.
Well, with the next boat, that's just tied with them.
What's the name of the boat that's tied with them on Corinthian?
It's the Aussies.
Oh, the Aussies.
Yeah.
Family program.
Yeah. The Nixons. We're sitting Battle Rhythm in second, and you know what? Oh, it's tight. It is tight behind them. Going for the roll. Look at that. We can see that. Another 24.
With the white kite.
Yeah, and right behind them, you can just see their kite poking out.
Yeah.
Who is that going for the roll over the top of them? That can be huge.
It's an Ullman.
Huge. Yep,
That's
definitely
Ex-Con.
Ullman.
That's Ex-Con.
Ex-Con's coming back. Oh no. No way. Ex-Con was looking deep.
It's certainly an Ullman sail. It's the only one I saw this week on the Melgus 24 fleet. So
That's definitely an Ullman.
let's see. We'll see. Is it on the side of the
So
boat? I don't see
Ex-Con.
the logo on the side. No, we don't see the boat, do we?
Wow. Ex-Con going for the roll. Now, if Ex-Con ends up passing him, we could see a tie. Oh, wow. This can be a three-way tie? Is that? No. No.
Stranger things have happened at Charleston Race Week.
No, it's not.
All right. Light spot here.
It's really close here.
You can see
That's
that.
the battle.
You see how slow it looks with this current running against the boats. But definitely breeze down.
Battle for first. If X-Con, no, that's not X-Con. I don't think that's X-Con.
Jens Watney on final approach, final jibe before the finish. On the Party Girl Norwegian in Norway 800. And Jens, the International Melgus 24 class president, will take the Corinthian title if he can cross this line in the next year.
The current's taking
Look at
hold
this.
here
This is
in
great.
Charleston.
Look at this.
We mentioned it was getting light at the bottom, but this is
Jesucristo la madre.
going for another jibe to get their bow into the current.
And they will be the 2015 Corinthian Melgus 24 champion, Jens Watney on the Party Girl. Battle Rhythm just behind.
So that's a 2 for Battle Rhythm so far here.
Now listen, guys, Battle Rhythm right now fighting for their lives. They led after the first day, and guess what? They are going to cross the line second, and at the moment, going to be in the lead for the regatta for about another 40 seconds. Ryan Davidson taking the place for Guy Mossman, the injury on the IR list. And Bruce Ayres Monsoon goes for the final job, and guess what? By our reckoning, and we're not sure if we're right, but we're pretty sure by our reckoning, Bruce Ayres is going to win this regatta. Charleston Race Week champion in the Melgus 24. Bruce Ayres on a tie on countback wins against Battle Rhythm. That's what I think.
That's why we came over here, for that act.
I mean, it ain't the fastest thing in the world, but there you go. That's pretty exciting. And is this 446, is that X-Con or no? No, the X-Con is 575. It's just an Ullman sale. So we haven't actually seen X-Con yet. But anyway.
Yeah, they were in 7th, I think.
So Richard Reed comes in 5th there. The 446 is in 4th. Come back here and check out the Volleybach. It's getting really light. So there you go. Our race officer knew that it was going to get light. That's why there's only one more race. Rambunctious is 446. Oh, we got a frack kite coming. You see the hoist is wrong on this boat here. You see why it's trapped underneath the jib hounds. Common problem on a hoist these boats, and if you don't look up, you have a really slow leg. Look at the foot of the sail in the water almost, and just ugly. So that hurts. And a huge thanks to all our friends at Quantum Sails for their support of this regatta. John Bowden from Charleston Sail Loft and Quantum Sails has been working non-stop in that mobile sail loft they brought to the back of the... Oh! Did you win? You won? All right. Hang on a second. Just a little shot here. Trey Brown, our old friend, Tybee 500 superstar Trey Brown here aboard the Traveler. They believe they won their class on the Beneteau 45. And back to the Melgus 24 action. We still haven't seen X-Con come, have we? There they are. So X-Con is going to lose out here, aren't they? They're going to fall off the podium, aren't they, John?
I don't know what place they're in right now, but this can't be good for them.
Well, I mean, they got to be in 9th, 10th? No.
I was trying to see if I can get a Melgus 20 update, because they're going to be finishing next.
They got to be 9th or 10th. Yeah, we got to get to the Melgus 20s quickly. So
That'll be their throwout, though. For X-Con. They
All right.
just threw that race.
So we don't know. Look at the wind is completely dying off. Look at this. So guys, we don't know who got third just yet. John's working on it.
If I'm right here, they threw that race and keep us 6, so that gives them 25, which will keep them in the top 3.
Copy. And who comes in 4th there?
4th would be, I believe it's Party Girl. Yeah.
Okay. All right, so we'll do that. That's your top 4. You can go to yachtscoring.com or charlestonraceweek.com/. results. I don't know. You'll see it at Charleston Race Week and check it out and see for yourself. But I'm super excited for Bruce Ayers getting it on. That's really exciting to win a tie, and maybe he'll win the Charleston Race Week Cup, which is this great perpetual trophy for the best one design performance.
He certainly deserves it.
He really does.
Yeah.
He's a great guy. Really, he's been in this fleet for like 15 years. I think 2 Corinthian world titles. He's sailing, I think, with a little bit of pro help here, but just a great guy and good to see. And it's good to see young Ryan on the podium as well, and absolutely fabulous to see Jens, who's such a hard worker, a volunteer for that class, getting the Corinthian trophy.
And you have to stay with us here because the current's max ebb, it's getting a bit light. Boats are trying to come down. It's going to be slow coming over the finish line, and maybe we can see some mix-ups in this next finish.
I want to know how the race committee knew that it was going to get so light, because I'd looked so good, and then all of a sudden it just shut off, and I have no idea why. There's nothing I can see in the sky or nothing in the forecast that indicated that at all. In fact, the best breeze of the day was supposed to be right around now. So